Any questions? I'll take my Mountain Dew, please. Man, I could have made 5 right there. Man, wish I would have bet more. All right, folks, we're gonna go take a quick nicotine break. Tony's gonna go get me a Mountain Dew, and I'm gonna come back with my signature opening can. I don't say live at Grovers, but we gotta have our own little catchphrases. Tony's is like,
I have no catchphrase.
but we're gonna go get some nicotine. We're gonna let you see some of the rest of the room. Look at this. Like, what other pool room or any stream is gonna show you the rest of the room like this? I mean, it's a great view. You get Sam Kantar on the bottom. This is a league match on the bottom right here, so the girl in the pink shirt. And then you got Elias playing ahead in the soccer jersey. Looks like he's getting ready to shoot at some cheese. I want to sweat the cheese shot. Oh, just missed the cheese, but I saw him.
Yeah.
He's going to leave a shot, too.
Yeah.
All right. Be back nicotine time.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kris. I didn't mean to put you to sleep, brother. I'm going to get a little bit more pep in it.
All right, all right. Ant-Man back in the house. All right, we got Jesus Borjas and Christian Vanegas. Loser side, race to 6. Ooh, Christian bumps it a little wild, and it goes right to the rail. Beautiful, beautiful lag. All right, you guys. Who we got watching out there? Check in, check in. Send me a little shout out. All right. Here we go. Racing to not get eliminated here. All right, not a easy out. Definitely not an easy out. It's got to come off, get to the 2, maybe play a defense. I'm definitely not trying to run from here. All right, ends up with the defense off the bat. All right, Christian go one rail at it. Get the look. Possibly leave the 1 ball on the top rail. That'd be key. There you go, not that far. All right, not a bad shot. I may get hooked. Nope, didn't hit the 3 ball. Got to look at the 2. Needs to come all the way back down. Get the breakout from the 3 ball. It needs to come short. Just overran coming short. Draw into it. Let's make sure nothing bumps out and gets in the way of that cue ball. And not bad. All right. Coming up in this 4. Oof. Tried to drill it back. This table takes a lot, but it doesn't take something like that. All right. Draw it back, get a little. Oof. So I think I play a little defense here. Leave that cue ball up on that 9. There you go. Like it a little bit more frozen, but that definitely works. Leave them over that paper, I guess. All right, look at these beautiful angles I'm getting over here. All right. And got paid for his efforts. he moved the 9 out. What do you do here now? All right. Christian just moves it back just a little bit. All right. All right. Flipping the house. Yeah, definitely just started. It's been back and forth for a minute.
All right, guys, it's Flip. Just got done playing my last match. I'm playing okay for the time being. I won my first, lost my second, and then I think I won 4 in a row, somewhere around there. So I'm still alive and kicking. So
There you go. That's what matters.
Looks like Jesus is feeling pretty decent, nice and loose. How's is this their first game? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he was. He started shooting some slower shots, and it just didn't pan out for him. He let his stroke out just a little bit, and now he's definitely making balls.
Okay. Cool. Nice. All right. Let's see where our viewership is at right now.
I think we should be around 35.
Let's see. Where's this at? I gotta.
I had the bracket open there for about 28.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, Tony, you're right, man. Don't blink. He's a very fast player. All right.
So you just moved over to the loser side?
No, actually, my second match, I ended up losing my second match and put me over. And then I think I've won 4 in a row, I think. This last one I just won, so.
Okay.
Still
Not
kicking.
bad. There you go.
You know,
There you go. Ooh, such a big break on this little
yeah,
table.
yeah.
I see a lot of people have been getting hooked, pushing out a lot, breaking from the corners without hitting it hard. The cue ball's being left down here by the 3, 1 ball's all the way up table. Yeah, I break from center to center, so everything pretty much gets pushed right out, explodes a little.
Hey, how are you, buddy? How's everything going, pal? He's got the angle where he can actually go up between the 9 and 7. Pretty much just straight top. It's not really anything too crazy. He's shooting real fast. I think it's just his going and kind of getting in there.
Yeah.
Taking a few of his shots for granted. I'm not sure, but he's definitely faster than he's used to playing.
Man, I think nice little easy defense here. Well, he looks like he's going top to the right. Oh, okay. So instead of sending the 6 out, he sent the cue ball up table. Not too bad, but it is going to leave Christian with a nice numbers matching out here. Should definitely go into all 4 corners.
A lot of people be tempted to kind of pocket speed this and try to hold it for the 8 ball. I don't like it. I actually like hitting it firm and coming 2 rails back and forth. The ball, see what I mean? Like I'm barely.
Oh,
missing it.
yeah,
If you
yeah.
hit it firm and maybe a point to take off that second rail, your pocketing percentages are so much higher.
Yeah, definitely. That's that's something I like to hear. I love anytime you can make your pocketing percentage, jump out there. It's a big deal. Ooh, just don't get back on that rail. There you go. Now these corners are very big on this table. Side pockets not so big.
probably hit a half a diamond, him being a diamond up. He'll probably still go if he's going at the right speed.
Yeah.
Good shot there.
Very nice. All right, 1-1. All right, Christian running through the paces there, taking his time. Yeah, unfortunately, I gave a lot of 9 balls away today.
Thank you, Corey.
8s and 9s.
I'm here talking and chatting and yapping away, and Buddy Cormac goes, "Hey, Flip, guess what? Your mic is off."
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right.
Insanity.
Josh's attention. Okay. Oh man, I'm playing my roadie. It's gonna be Kris Flip against Sam Kantar. All right, here I go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm praying I come back with good news because Sam is shooting strong. I'll be back. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.
All right. Good luck to Flip jumping out there into Sam Kantar. Ooh-wee. Some good matches out here today, you guys.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to represent. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Put a breakout billiard shirt on me. I'll be wearing that as a representative.
Don't worry, Craig.
I'll buy one.
I'm gonna get you an AR.
Give me a shirt, I'll buy one.
I'm gonna get you an ARK shirt. Don't you worry. We will. Good shooting. Good shooting. What a great save. I'd like to get a little bit closer to that 3 ball. Definitely go off the top rail up on it. Who is this Rick we speak of? Pretty Rick Miller. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mr. Gibson, back on the mic.
Coming through. Oh, man, that must have been a good one. Count. Oh, never mind. There you go.
I'm always working. I gave you 4 quarters.
Much better defense there. Anytime you want a defense on a ball, you always have to sit that cue ball as close to that ball as possible. Make them kick 1, 2, maybe even 3 rails out if they need to. But giving them options is no fun feat.
Yeah, we're in the final 12, so you're playing that 1 rail kick safe is probably not going to cut it at this point.
So I've seen a lot of jumping today. What do you use as a jump cue?
So I have 2 actually. I have the Predator BK Rush jump break, but I honestly have been I have a custom tuned Air 2. I turned down the shaft to about 12.75, and I have a tom tip on it. And my jump game is probably one of my stronger aspects of my game.
Oh, there you go.
I like the jump cue, and it's been feeling good lately.
Oh, nice.
Lucas, he's deathly afraid of it. The last time he played the monthly, I beat him 7-1, and every time he tried to save me, I jumped out of it. And he's like, "That's it, no more."
That's great.
But it's
That's great.
It feels good when you hit a good jump.
Yeah, he just got a great looking jump break cue. That I don't have yet.
What a shot!
Wow. Great
Now
jump
see,
there.
he played that defense earlier, knowing he was given a ball in hand. He tied it up, and now he's got to work for it.
Oh, yeah.
But Jesus is definitely a strong player. His son David plays real strong as well. He's on my Masters team.
Oh, very nice. Now, do you try and do something with this 5 ball, or do you cut the 4 all the way down?
You know, I'm gonna cut the 4 down. I think I'm gonna thin the 4. He's gonna try. It looks like he's gonna. All right.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Get the
you
5
know,
out of
create
there.
some
Just
distance.
plays. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let Christian,
See,
attack this from
good,
distance.
yeah, a
and
good way to see if your opponent's nearsighted or
right,
farsighted.
Are they going to go
really
for it?
quick?
It's
Yeah.
real telling. This is the type of shot that you can read a lot on your opponent. Are they gonna play aggressive? Are they gonna attack this?
I think I try the 2-rail defense. Send the 4 back by the 6, and send the cue ball behind the 5.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest. I think speed-wise to get that 4 all the way down there, it might be a little hard to hold up on the 5.
Oh, gotcha. I see.
But
Oh,
yeah,
did not get paid for it.
That was a sellout
Yeah.
right there.
I hope he didn't hear me. That's all I. Because
Really.
sorry
Listen,
about that.
We've already put the commentator curse into play a couple
Man,
times. Today.
mentally coached him into that one. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, no, it's rough. I've seen a lot of people actually moving the cue ball more than the object ball, trying to get in it. Tom Russi, if you look into the comments section, you will see the link to the challenge.
Challenge, yes.
Challenge.
I can tell you, we are down to about our final 12 right now. And,
Yes.
I know this because I finished in 13th, one spot out of the money, losing to Jesus. So,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, a little
Oh, my
depressing.
goodness.
But again, it's one of those times, you lose to a good player. It doesn't hurt quite as bad as losing to beating yourself. Really.
So after that, like, do you root for the guy who beat you, hoping that
You
it
know
wasn't
what?
just like a, oh man.
So normally any tournament format, you kind of go into it and you're gunning, and the player against you, your friends or not, you're
Yeah.
after it. Jesus is a friend,
really
and he's
nice
on my
shot.
Masters team with me.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he's a great player. So I definitely tell him, I said, good luck, and the reality is, he's a better player than me. I can admit that.
Oh,
and
wow. That's-
I'm if I'm going to get knocked out, it's him. And yeah, I'm definitely rooting for him to go as far as he
Yeah.
can. I'd like to see him do well. He's a great guy.
Right. 2-1, Jesus up. So what is with the rule with the 2 ball in the back? Is that a BCA rule?
It's
or
not a BCA rule. It's a lot of tournaments, a lot of the pro tournaments, the 2 has to be behind the 9. And the reality of what it is it eliminates the pattern racking, putting the 1-2 close to each other. If you have a controlled break, particularly with a template rack, the wing ball the 1 ball goes to the side pocket. If the 2 ball is up top and you squat the cue ball, you're going to have a real quick, easy look at the 2, and it cultivates an easier run out. So putting distance between them in the rack,
yeah.
statistically, you get distance
Yeah.
between them.
See, but my
on the
thing,
break.
like guys that break like him, I break like that, but from the dead center. Guys who break like that, I highly doubt that they'd ever pattern rack that, because every shot at full speed is going to be a different, speed.
That's just it. Jesus, yeah, he's not the type to do it. He is. Thank you, James. We appreciate you. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Jesus definitely is. He's a big breaker. I think
Yeah.
he plays more on 9 foot, which obviously you got to put some more on it. These tables,
Yeah.
7 foot, big pockets. The cloth is it's Simonis, and it's got some days on it, so
Yeah.
it plays pretty fast. I found breaking from the center like you do,
Yeah.
about a 60% break, just hitting that head ball, the 1 ball square. I was hitting the wing ball. I was getting good shape in the middle of the table, and it was working really well. Again, Jesus was just crushing the break. He was
Yeah.
making 3 or 4 on the break against me, though. So,
Yeah.
again, different for me, I'd rather try to control the break and have a run out and a playable table as opposed to leaving it to chance. And this is a scenario where, Jesus, it got away from him. That cue ball, it scratched on him. And
I mean, these tables fly. I was here not too long ago for an APA tournament. I showed up late, so I had to come back through the loser bracket. Made it all the way to the finals, and I won every game, but the other guy is going to Vegas. I was like, yeah, no, not the kind of play for me, not during everything that's going on. So I was, I was breaking from the center, and I was making 5-6 balls each break, and I couldn't believe it with these tables.
I mean, you're making 5, 6, and 9 ball. Well, thank you, Brian. We appreciate you tuning in, and you can definitely check out Breakout Billiards. They do the tournament here for us. They do the tournament at Paradise, which is a monthly. They do the ARC tournaments down at Lucky 7. Is that right? Yeah, Lucky 7 down in Broward, which is a great tournament. We're definitely we got a nice little pool network going here. We can all coordinate with each other on what's going on. We share each other's information. So try to bring you guys pool on the live stream via Breakout Billiards. We're looking at minimum 3 times a month, and the reality is we could be looking at more than that. I know China and Jackie do just a phenomenal job. Bringing this, to you guys. We want you, if you can't be here, you can't play, you can tune in, watch some good pool. This event's been, we started actual play, I think it was around 11 o'clock. We're down to our final 12. We've got a couple more hours going, so it's been a full day of pool for you guys to watch, and we appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys could hit that share button, we'd really appreciate it. Get the word out, share this with as many people as you can.
Yeah,
and
let's see where we can get to.
Absolutely. And we've had tournaments down at Lucky 7 in Paradise in here where we've had, people from all over the world tuning in, and that's just, it's incredible that, you can be anywhere in the world and just, watch an amateur event where watch these guys grind it out, fight it out, and watch some good pool.
All right. Tom Russi wants to see one of the boys from around the hood. All right, we'll see. We'll see which one's getting ready. Such a big break. Got paid for it. Definitely has a look at the one. Combo the 2-4 after. But you definitely have to leave yourself good on that 2. Because you play that at a speed where you pretty much leave the 2 right where the 4 is. And you got to be able to get the next look. So come all the way over. A little far.
Came a little farther than he wanted. So yeah, he's gonna have to move the cue ball around to get back on the 2.
I mean, at this time, do you play the 2-9, or do you think he's gonna carry him?
He's I was gonna say my guess is he's gonna play safe here.
Sandy Wendell, how did Katie do?
She went out a couple rounds ago. She didn't make it to the last lady. It came down between Alicia and Yvette. Yes, yep. They played a final race for last lady. Kate was shooting well. She was on the stream table earlier. She lost to who? Okay, yeah. So she lost to Eli, and
she went. It was a good loss though.
Listen,
when you're playing somebody like Eli.
And that's just it. Again, that's the time you lose to Eli. There's no shame in it. I mean, he's just shooting so strong right now that you could put up a valiant effort, shoot great.
Yeah.
All he has to do is shoot a little bit better, and he's shooting really good right now.
Yeah.
So he's a tough one to beat right now. And
she was definitely in here holding her own. All of the ladies today were knocking some of these guys out. They were trying.
Yeah, my second to last round was against Alicia. I had her down, I want to say it was
a little far.
5-1 or 5-2 at one point, and then she started clawing back. It was 5-1. Nice. It ended up being 6-3. I beat her, but she shot great. She got 9 on the break, and
wow, very nice.
This format, it is the 9 on the break only counts in the 4 pockets closest to you from where you're breaking. Does not count in the top 2 pockets. So yeah, she popped a 9 on the break, and then she had a nice run out. So she,
Yeah,
they really did. All
unfortunately-
the ladies shot really well.
Yeah, unfortunately, I made 3-9 on the breaks, but they were all into pockets that did not count. So it did not work
That's
out
the way
in
it
my
usually
favor.
goes for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did get a couple 9s. Like I said, I've been kind of deconstructing some of my game, working on my break. It's been a big thing that I do, that I've been doing lately, I should say, is like focusing on my break, really trying to keep it controlled. And it paid off today for me. So I had
Very
a nice
nice.
little run at it, and my break was on all day. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah, see, you know what? Well, me, I have to actually hire my own children to come to the pool hall with me and keep racking.
Keep
'cause
rack
I'd-
for you, so
yeah,
you don't have to do the effort,
that's
right?
it, man. I'd get two into it, and I'd be like, yeah, that's it for me. Oh no.
So I actually do that for my son. If he's working on something on his break, I'll just sit there and rack. So this looks like it's going to be about it's going to be a run to the
three-
3 ball.
a run to
he
the
doesn't
3.
have too much to do on this rack. It's really unfortunate that he scratched.
Shoot the one. Oh, he's playing bottom. I would shoot the one over here.
Yeah, he's gonna play this with a little bit of draw. He's gonna drag it to the left. And just
Okay,
like that,
not
and then
too
he's
bad.
gonna either draw this straight back, or he might go 2 rails. Straight
Just
out
gotta
1
get
rail.
past it. Yeah. All right.
And a nice little combo here. It's going to make it 4-2.
And this.
Hopefully I don't give him the commentator's curse, but I didn't think that
There
was
you
going to be an
go.
issue.
No, that's a bucket at that angle.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
4-2.
These are definitely big pockets. We had a couple of people asking and commenting on that. The room is set up on the 7-foot side. It's primarily for league players, so it's a little bit bigger pockets, a little bit easier to play. It keeps people engaged in the game. You make
Yeah.
it too hard, people lose interest, especially some of those lower skill level players in the APA or BCA who are just getting into the game. You
Yeah.
put them on a tight table. Yeah, it's going to tune their game up quick, but
These-
there's a lot of
these side-
frustration.
These side pockets at angles are definitely tighter.
Yeah, the side pockets are those are the challenge here. Your corner
Yeah.
pockets, you could miss it by almost a half a diamond if you got the right speed. You could still roll it in.
Yeah.
Side pockets a little bit tighter. You're
Yeah,
right.
I've noticed that, I mean, if you go to float something in the end of the side, if it's not dead center, it ain't going. But
Right.
you fire it into the side, it goes all day.
Yeah.
I mean, if you commit to it, the side will pay dividends for you.
Yeah, they're funny.
But these tables are glass still.
Now, this table number 3, which is our TV table, this table number 2 and table number 3 are actually shimmed. They are a little bit tighter pockets than the rest of the room.
Very nice.
So it gives the TV table a little bit more of a challenge. That was set up back in December. We set these 2 up for our first streamed event, our 9-ball open, and again, a little bit tighter. Just make the TV table a little more challenging. A lot of these players, it really doesn't matter. You're going to see these guys.
Yeah, when I came in for the open, it was
I
the
remember
first
our
time
match.
seeing.
That was you ended me in that match with a 9-ball combo that was just. You fired it in like a jet. And you saw it, you looked at it, you labored over it for a while. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's someone who spends that much time. They're either going to kill it or they're going to miss it horribly, and
Yeah.
you just drilled it. And I was like, I was happy for you because you were so happy with that shot.
Yeah,
it was great. It was a good shot. It
A
really
lot of the
was.
times, I feel these 7s are so rough. I will take a 9-foot diamond all day long before I jump on these 7s.
Yeah, I
They're,
mean, yeah,
they're
that's
very
and-
dangerous for people who float the cue ball.
Yeah, it's a 9-foot. You have so much more room. Like the spread on this table would have been, with the exception of the 4 balls down here that stuck together, you have so much more real estate to actually work the cue ball around the table. Adjusting from a 7 to a 9-foot it's a huge adjustment because you're so cramped. You're so restricted on the real estate you have.
Yeah.
All right.
All
I
right.
think Snipe just beat Eli. Yep.
All right. And that was on the loser side. So
So-
Snipe beats Eli. Yeah.
All right.
That's a good win. Flawless victory.
God. Fugazi.
All right. So I think
How'd you finish,
Christian turned into his defense game.
That was the winner's side still?
Still on the winner's side, so I guess I'm going to have to play Sam or Randy Epperson, one of those two.
Oh, there you go.
Those are going to be tough. I don't want to play Randy. I want to play the other guy. I don't like Randy. Randy's scary.
All right.
Yeah, Randy's a scary player.
Yeah, he's scary.
He's-
It's not fair. It should be you against the player in the match that's in front of you, not the player over there.
Oh, yeah. It's too funny. All right. So he's got it.
Sam is the most nicest, gentle, nicest guy and a great shooter. I love to play against him.
Sam is an absolute gentleman.
Complete.
Sam's one of those players, and I
don't-
talked about it a little bit
I don't know
earlier.
what you guys say. What do you guys say? He's a beast. I get to the table and he destroys me.
But he does it with a smile, and he'll shake your hand, and he's
Oh my God.
pleasant.
That's
You know
so
what
great.
I plan on doing,
It's
not
so
giving him
great.
that many opportunities to get to the table and to
Yeah.
destroy me.
I talked
There you
about it a little
go.
bit earlier. I played in our last monthly. I played Sam, race of 7. I lose to him 7-5, and I can tell you, I have the utmost respect for Sam's game. I think he's a great player, and I played the player, not the table, the entire match. And had I actually, and he even commented, he's like, "There's several times that that it was you had it." I'm like,
You had
"Yeah,
a chance
I
to
know.
beat him, you did."
I had a chance to beat him, and I did, and I let my mind get in the way of it. I let the player intimidate me, and Sam's. Again, he's just a great guy. He's so nice. He really is.
Yeah, Lee. Craig's still on the winner's side.
Hey, what's up, fish?
He's got the hook in the water.
I'm trying, buddy.
Got
Trying to
threw
stay down,
threw
trying to
some
stay
bait
on-
out there.
I'm trying to stay down on the ball, Leah, and I'm staying down on this little table. These
All
tables
right,
are easy.
All right, here we go. That was a great
Yeah, that
roll
he
from
really,
the
really
yeah.
danced with that side pocket.
Yeah.
That could have went real bad real quick.
I was wondering how he was going to get back there. It looked dead. All right, here we go.
Right. Everything's routine right now. This is Christian.
Christian did
Taking it a
not
match.
like
We're live.
did
All
not
right,
like
we're
sitting on the
4-3.
chair. I'll tell you that. He did not like sitting down on that chair.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
I love how everybody is, working together, grabbing the balls for the next guy, and they don't even have to talk. It's just natural.
I can say it's very rare that we have any problems or troubles, and every tournament has it. You have one or two guys that may be a little bit of a cause a little bit of a ruckus. Today has been absolutely. It's been a seamless and flawless tournament. Everything's gone real well.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's it's good camaraderie. We got people from way up north, people from Miami, all over Broward, Palm Beach. So it's a it's a great mix.
They're
Everyone's
coming
getting along well.
an hour each way.
Yeah.
Some an hour and a half. I think Lucas comes like an hour and a
Yeah,
half.
he was talking earlier. I was
Yeah.
talking with him. He said he's about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half, depending on traffic. And we appreciate all the players coming out. We appreciate you guys tuning in, watching it. We absolutely appreciate China and Jackie at Breakout Billiards, providing this stream for us. Giving us a
yeah.
chance to do some commentary, bring this to you. All of our sponsors. Gene Rainsberg over at Inklink. We got Tony at Midas, great guy. Michelle at Porter Palm Beach LLC was in earlier. She talked to us a little bit. She runs a concierge service. She basically does project management, kind of on all levels, from the personal side. You need your garage organized. You just need your house uncluttered, all the way up to she has subcontractors that do roofing projects. So she kind of just handles everything for you. If you got a lot on your
awesome.
plate and you need someone to just kind of take the burden off, she handles that. Billiard engineering, some great products that they offer to the pool community. Good friends of mine as well, and then of course Boynton Billiards and the Billiard Collection. That's where I'm from. I manage the Fort Lauderdale location right on Oakland. We're here to all your pool cue, pool tables, all your needs.
I went in there not too long ago. Was right before you guys redid the place.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we took it over from the previous owners. The Billiard Collection's been in Broward and Miami for, I want to say 30, 40 years.
Yeah, it's been around.
It's been a long time. We bought them in December. We took them over and remodeled the store, and I'm down there pretty much every day. And the store is looking great. We got
And you guys do have cues and everything. Oh, look at the 9 roll.
Oh, this is got a hanger. Yeah, we have, prior to us taking over, they were really limited on the cues. We have Jacoby, McDermott, Predator, Viking,
Nice.
Q-Tech.
Nice.
I mean, pretty much everything.
And you have it in stock.
And we have it in stock.
Very nice,
And the
very
really
nice.
great thing is, there's obviously a lot of different choices out there. If it's something that I don't have, good chance one of my other stores does have it. If we don't have it, I'll order it for you. I'll get it for you.
That's awesome.
I know I've hooked up a lot of local players down there. Look forward to working with all the rest. Anytime, anything you guys need, be happy to either get it for you, or if I have it, happy to take care of you
That's
on
awesome.
it. We got a practice table set up. You come in, hit a couple different
sweet.
cues, see what you
Wow.
like, get a feel for it. Billiard Collection is a store. It's a retail store in Fort Lauderdale. We sell pool tables and all type of game room equipment, cues, gloves, chalks, anything you need.
Oh yeah, it's a great spot. We actually right after this match we're going to be playing one of their commercials. But yeah, no, it's a really great spot. Amazing store on the inside. I couldn't believe half of the things that I saw.
So,
I think so.
I have a lot. Yeah, actually, if you're out of the area, and I know a lot of players or a lot of people that are tuning in may not be local to Boynton Billiards or the Billiard Collection. Boynton Billiards is 2 locations: it's in West Palm Beach and Boynton Beach, and then of course the Billiard Collection is in Fort Lauderdale. TheBilliardStore.com is our online, so you can go online, you can buy all your cues, anything you need. You can buy it directly from us through our online store as well. And again, if there's something you want that you don't see there, you reach out to me at the Billiard Collection, and I would be happy to order it for you or get it for you.
Or you could just swing by and check out whatever you need, your heart's desire. I mean, I would have never thought that I'd be playing with a carbon fiber shaft. Yeah, I mean, wild. And then I just picked up another shaft, a Revo, that I've yet to hit with it, but I think my wife stole it.
I did.
Oh, yep, there she is. Speaking of,
Speaking of the devil.
Yeah, that's in the technology that's in all the carbon fibers right now is just phenomenal. The Revo, it's what I'm playing right now. I'm loving it. I'm actually shooting with the 11.8 right now. I got the 12.4 and the 11.8 in my bag. I've gone to the 11.8 pretty consistently. It's a great hitting cue, but the reality is the Jacoby is a wonderful hitting carbon fiber. The Q-Tech, again, another great hitting shaft. Smokey shoots with the Q-Tech. Yeah, pretty much any carbon you're looking for. If we don't have it, we can get it. And again, a lot of them we have for you to come in and test hit. And this is just so. Christian scratches on the break and gives up ball in hand again. And this is something that at this level, that's going to be pretty deadly.
see, I shoot with the Jacoby 11.8.
So the Jacoby, great thing about the Jacoby, just to give everyone a little insight on that, the Jacoby has a little bit of a longer taper.
Yes.
So it gives a little bit different feel. It plays a little bit different with that longer taper. It's nice and smooth. You don't actually feel the rise of the taper. I shot with it from right before it came out. I got it to the store, and I played with it for up until about probably 3-4 months ago. And then I went to the 12.4 Revo, a little bit shorter taper. Interestingly enough, I went to the 11.8 on the Revo, which it has a conical taper as opposed to that pro taper.
Yes.
So it goes from the 11.8 all the way, it's kind of just a consistent taper all the way down. Feels considerably different, but I'm liking the feedback I get. I like the play of it, but I recommend everyone come in. Yes, we definitely have the Z2 shafts. We got the 314 shafts. Pretty much anything you need. If we don't have the joint you need, Lee, we can get it for you. But if you want to just hit a Z2, if you have a Unilock, obviously that's a real easy one to do. Whatever your joint is, if we can't put one on your butt to test hit it, I would say let us put it on one of them, get a feel for it, see what you like. We have the Vantage, the Z2, and the 314. We'd be happy to let you hit some balls and see what you like, what you think is going to work best for you. I'm honestly really shocked that, well, seeing where the 5 was, okay, maybe not so surprised that he actually attacked that combo. The run out was not going to be easy there.
Yeah, I feel a shot in the defense is coming up.
Yes, definitely. I have the Unilock in Stockley. You can come in and we'll get you hitting on the test table. We got a practice table of Pro 8 set up. You can hit some shots, get a feel for it, see what you think, see what you like, and we'll get you taken care of for sure, buddy.
As long as I get locked in on that first dibs action after you switch over.
Yeah, I'll double check it. I'm almost positive we have new old stock of the Z2s, but you can definitely reach out to me. Josh at BoyntonBilliards.com is my email address. You can get me on Facebook as well. I'll be in the store Monday. I'm fairly certain that we still have old new stock of the Z2s. So Todd, we are a McDermott dealer. I'll be honest with you, we don't stock a lot of McDermott shafts. It's not a wildly popular cue right now for whatever reason. I think it's a great hidden cue. They play wonderfully, but we stock brand new McDermott's, and we are a dealer. So anything in the McDermott lineup, we can get for you. Yes. All right, I won't be surprised if Jesus attacks this 9-ball now. Yeah, he's definitely gonna let this one fly. He doesn't have a lot of options, so playing any type of safe here would be really difficult. And the 9-ball's on, so you might as well try to fire one off. This may act. Listen, that could have ended a lot worse for him. It was really close. It looked like the cue ball could have scratched, or that 6-ball could have came into line. So Christian's looking at a bank, or he could potentially play safe back behind that 7 again. It's you can play a little bit of two-way here. Yeah, I think he was definitely trying to get back behind that 7-ball.
I can't even front. If I'm down, he's on the hill, I'm going for the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Reverse bank it.
Yeah, do something. You attack on that ball. I agree with you on that.
Once you see the
It's a nice fluid stroke.
that he
Yeah.
can get his eye on,
Right.
and then getting very lucky moves on whatever he's missing. So you got to attack when
Yeah.
Oh
Look at that. That one looked. That was online too, and yeah, from the get-go. So, all right. Well,
no. All right.
that's 6-3 Jesus. Once again,
Goes home.
he knocked me out, so he's carrying on. So I'm okay with that.
Boynton Billiards, the perfect shot to design your game room that reflects your lifestyle, interest, and good taste. Pool tables, game sets and chairs, bars and bar stools, arcade games, cues, lights, they have it all. Boynton Billiards, serving the community since 1991. Visit one of our 2 showrooms, 1950 South Federal Highway, Boynton Beach, and 2522 Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. For hours and information, visit BoyntonBilliards.com.
All right, guys. Coming up on the TV table, we're going to have Justin Gilsinan and Randy Epperson. We're going to get that match going in just a few minutes. We're getting them over to the table. We'll get them set up, and we'll be right back to you. All right, so we're getting going. It looks like that was Randy's break. Made one on the break. Looks like that 2-5's off angle. I don't know that the combo's on. He may elect to play it safe on this one. I don't know. There's a lot of reward making the one. He's got a lot of safe options here. He could, play off the short rail, hide the cue ball behind the 3. Yeah, that's the shot I was talking about. So I think Justin was one of the first players to go in one of the blind draws on Calcutta. So David, we got Randy, Justin, Kris Clark, and Craig Daley left on the winner's side. Great hit by Justin there. And I think we're down to our final 10-8, something. Well, we're inside 12 because the Jesus was in the final 12 and he just won his. No, he was in the final 12 because I checked it. If I'd have beat him, I'd have been in the final 12. And he beat me. All right.
Because if you look at it, there's 4 people left in the winner's side and 8 in the losers. Well, I mean,
Is it updated?
Yeah, because Marcelo's playing Jesus.
Okay. All right, so we're in the final 12 now, but we are down to the final 4 on the winner's side.
Why don't you jump in here and commentate?
Yes.
Because. Okay. No.
Here, come here.
All right, Candace is going to jump in the booth with me here and chat a little bit about what she sees.
Oh, thanks, Josh. I appreciate that. What's up, everybody? This is Justin and Randy. All right.
So what are you looking at here? What's your plan of attack?
Try to hit the 1 ball.
Yeah, okay.
That's my...
Little pearls of wisdom. Great.
I mean, it's a tough one.
No, it's
I'm thinking you're gonna have to wait. Is this the right after the break, or did somebody already try to shoot?
they've been jockeying up and back. So this is not off the break. They've already played a couple safes on each other. So all right, it's
All
gonna
right, start
go
for the 2 rail.
2 rails, 3. That's
What's up, Corey?
Listen,
Long time no see, buddy.
at the end of the day, this is a situation where there's really not a good run out. It's
No.
there's no real benefit to Randy making this one. He certainly can, and then play it safe on the 2, but I don't know that he can find a breakout. Yeah,
There it is.
That doesn't surprise me. So
Going to continue this back and forth.
we are playing a 3-foul rule, so Justin being on 1 now, he'll get called to the second one if he does not make contact with this. Gonna try a little Epperson Z shot here.
Ooh,
Good effort.
excellent effort. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't see Randy not trying to play a 3rd foul on him here.
That is
2-5 is
100%
just
correct.
there's nothing redeeming about. There's no reason to attack it and go after it with this rack.
No, absolutely not.
He's going to float this up to the short rail at the top of the table and high behind the 9. Yeah,
at
sub
you.
block 9, stuck him to it. That's
Absolutely.
boys and girls, that's how you play safe right there.
It's a beautiful thing. Got to take advantage. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. There is a 3-foul rule in this lovely tournament tonight.
So why didn't you play today?
Well, unfortunately, I couldn't make it in time. Mother obligations. So I decided to come out and show some love, learn a little bit. Some great players tonight.
No, there are definitely a lot of good players.
I've been watching. It's just been a pleasure. It really has.
And I got to tell you, we're coming up on we're 9:30, and we had 64 players, and we're at the final 12 right now. So the tournament's moved along really quick. Melinda, she runs the board. She keeps everything going. I kind of work the back end of stuff, help with the commentary, get matches going. We co-tournament direct it, but she is the absolute brains of the operation.
Absolutely.
And,
She does a great job.
She runs a tight ship.
100%. Yeah, for sure. It was like this the last time too. I tell you, she's very consistent, which I
Yeah,
love.
I think we had 54, 56 players last month, and we were out here by 9:30, 10 o'clock. So we'll be here a little bit longer, but she's keeping it moving along really nicely.
Oh, I love it. All right, Randy, here we go. Nice break. Ooh.
Sandy, we're down to the final 12.
Looking like this is going to be some push action going on here. Feel like the 2 may be the only problem here. Everything else is pretty wide open.
Yeah, I mean, the two has 2 pockets to go to, but it's getting to it from that 1 ball. That's going to be a challenge.
100%, yeah, for sure. Justin does a little savey save. See what Randy does with this here. I didn't get to get one. I missed out. Missed it on the action. All right, nice shot by Randy. Let's see what Justin has. There you go. I think Justin's got his jump cue out. Let's see what kind of action he gets on this 1 ball right here. I've never seen Justin before, but he plays splendidly. Oh.
Watch him play a little bit. He is he's definitely a good shooter.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, he went first in the blind draw in Calcutta. So I don't know him
Good to
too well
know.
personally, but clearly the people who were betting on him did. And
Absolutely.
and again, he's in the final 4 on the winner's side, so that's a plus. Yeah,
I like that.
it's a good touch on that shot.
It's
right there.
beautiful. Yeah. Nice stroke.
Table 7, Kris Clark and Craig Daley. Table 7, Kris and Craig.
Oh. Yep.
Flip in
Yeah,
the
we're in the
house.
evening here. That's why I'm sitting in
How'd you
this
do?
table right now.
6-4, Sam.
6%. Oh.
The one lost side? No.
Okay. All right. You're still in. Oh, you're not. Oh. Sam's a strong player too.
Yeah, listen, and we were talking about it. Sam's a player. You lose to him.
Oh,
You
excellent effort by
You,
Justin
you may
there.
be disappointed in yourself, but there's no shame in it.
No, I know. 6-4, I lost. Yeah, I had,
No,
I,
it's
I
rough.
Had, there were a couple outside. I just overrode a few balls and stuff like that. So it's all right. Finished 12th.
All right, so Randy's going to come with some action here. Let's see what he's got.
Do you know Randy? Familiar with Randy?
You know, I've seen him around a couple times, but honestly, I've never really watched him play.
Randy is one of these players that, all things being equal, he's probably forgotten more about pool than most players around here know. And he's good.
I mean, I'm seeing
He's,
this
he's
save
a
here. It's
good
beautiful.
player, and you'll see his defenses are just
Primo.
phenomenal.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, guys, here we go. Ticket number 976.
Calling off the raffle right now for the 50-50.
Wah, wah,
And
wah.
Josh is not a winner, apparently, as he throws his ticket across the table. Oh. And Flip is the winner, folks.
Okay, so Flip did not cash in this tournament. Well, yeah, he did cash 12.
12. All
And
right.
gets the 50-50.
Look at that. Mwah. My boo, Smokey.
No kiss? Give me a kiss, Big Daddy.
Drive safe, Bill. I gave you all the kisses.
Later, Streamville.
Smokey is leaving the building.
Smokey is officially out of the building. Excellent effort by Justin, but not enough. All right. Let's see what he still remembers here. You know, I was watching him play earlier, just practicing, and he's amazingly fast. Just all over the place.
Oh, is that Randy?
Oh, yeah, 100%. He
Yeah,
seems
he's,
very comfortable with the table.
Yeah. And Randy is exceptional one-pocket player.
It looks like it
Yeah.
based on what I'm seeing. Yes, 100%. Yeah.
And again, you just
We've got dollar bills flying.
you watch the safeties being played here. He's
it's-
locking them up. And this, listen, he's already 3-fouled one of the best players in the room once to go up 1-0.
Just the start here. Let's see what Justin Gilsinan. Well, now, where's he based out of?
What's that?
Justin, where's he based out of?
He is up north. You know, Extreme Pool Challenge. Gary. This is his son.
Oh, look at that. I can
Gary.
only
Gary's a great
pray
shooter too.
that my son is into pool when he gets older. That would be highlight of my life there.
It is.
Oh,
I can tell you, watching my son's pool journey has been honestly one of the most rewarding things for me in my career of playing pool.
Absolutely.
I love watching him play. I love watching his journey, watching him develop. It's really great.
I was watching you guys play against each other the other night.
Yeah, that's
It's different with you guys, you know? It's a different dynamic, and I like that.
he's so I play him, and I could look back 2-3 years ago. He here, we got a photo op here. 2-3 years ago, he would play strong, and I would play him, and it starts getting close. I could turn it up a notch, and I'd be okay.
Right.
Last year, it was all right. I can't let up at all, and I'll do okay. Now, I'll say it. He I don't know if he thinks so. I know I have more experience, and there's circumstances, situations come up that I know more just 'cause I've been in it more. But
Sure.
I think he's a better player than me, and I'm okay with that. I'm happy about it.
Oh my God, yeah.
I love watching him. When he finds his rhythm and he starts playing, it's the father's pride is just it's incredible.
It's beaming, yeah, for sure, 100%. And that's the beauty of it, though. It's not even that it's a skill issue. It's just about a matter of timing. As he excels and continues to play, I mean, these things are just going to come super naturally to him. I mean, I watch him play, and I'm in awe. I mean, just his ability to maintain his cool consistently throughout a match, regardless of what's happening. I mean, I just really, really enjoy watching him play. I've learned a lot from him. You know, it's
and that's I know I still show some emotion when I'm playing. I let things get to me, and he just turned 18, end of March, so he's a young man still, and
Sure.
He's actually getting better at that. His composure, his all right, it is what it is. On to the next rack. Let it go.
Let
He
it
doesn't
go.
get hung up on it. He still has those moments where a mistake that costs him something, it weighs on him. But he's getting really good at letting it weigh on him. But he gets through the match. He tries to put it behind him during the match, and then afterwards he thinks about it a little bit. And that was last week. He was up 4-1, I think, and he dogged a 9-ball, and he put it behind him right there. But the guy he was playing was a great shot, and ended up beating him 5-4. And he just never had another really good opportunity at the table. The guy realized what he was dealing with, played good saves, played some runouts on him.
Yeah.
And he knew afterwards. It's like, he just, I just knew it. I knew it was going to happen afterwards. But he stuck in it. And, that's something that, I think a lot of players with a lot more experience still tend to, they get hung up on, that one shot they missed, or, that one safety that didn't pan out.
Right.
They dwell on it a little bit. And,
great shot.
It debilitates them.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing. I mean, you take some of the strongest players that are here. I mean, at certain points in the game, it's going to be really difficult for them to maintain that composure. And I think that the quicker you learn that, the quicker off you're going to be, Oh, our sweet Melinda coming with gifts. I tell you, Melinda's one of the best pool nerds I think I've ever met. Oh. Cheers.
Kris, half?
No, I'm waiting for the crown piece.
Oh.
Cheers. No fireball for me, though, but cheers.
Where's that at? All right, so back to this race here. Justin making the 1 ball is now on the 2. That 7-8 looks a little funky, but aside from that,
I'm going to paddleboarding sunrise. I'm going to Universal tonight. Oh, I'm jealous.
great
I
leave.
want to go.
Here's the first time in this set. Here's the first time in this set that we're actually getting to see Justin turn it on.
Yeah.
He's been playing out of safes, playing from kicks, just trying
Absolutely.
to make something happen. Now we're actually able to see him play some pool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it looks like he's picking it up. Yeah. What? What? What do you want? Oh, there's no empty bottles here.
I want it.
One more, okay, just down it. I know.
Get it together there. All right, here we go. Ooh,
So
this looks
Justin
kind of
played a
rough.
nice safe back on
Yeah, it's
Randy
beautiful.
here.
Yeah. Ah, nice hit by Randy.
No doubt he's going to hit it. Unfortunately, there's making that shot's not going to be the easiest in the world. And
Well, you take a gamble and you hope that you'll get a reward from it, but that was not one of those times, unfortunately. Justin
no,
definitely
he was in
capitalizing
one of
on
those
that.
positions where, when you're safe, it's like, okay, you really have 2 options kicking out safe, or 3 options, I should say. Make the ball if it's an easy kick, just make contact and create some distance, or play a safe back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that was one of those shots where all he could do was hit it. If it went in, it was going to be luck. I mean, I don't know how good you have to be to actually plan to make something of where he was out of. And, it's a prime example. Justin's going to play back at Randy, some solid safes, just like Randy's playing on him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's fun to watch. I love it. Oh, we're rotating
Here's
around here.
This is an example of China's new RoboCam. He gets to kind of pan around the room. We can see what other players are doing. It's a new feature for Breakout Billiards. We are the first tournament to have it, and we are super excited about it.
I tell you, it's beautiful. And I was watching earlier today before I got here, and I mean, it's amazing to see this thing go and just the way that it can move around. And you know what? It's because of supporters like you guys. So please share the stream. Make sure that you guys are donating anything that you can to the cause. they're doing some great work here, and I think it's really important for us to be able to show some love to these folks. So
Right, yeah,
please
it's,
do that.
China and
To the
Jackie at
players.
Breakout Billiards. They really do just do an excellent job for all of us.
Absolutely.
They're great here. You know, in the pool rooms, you know, you get to spend some time with them. They're absolutely wonderful people to hang out with.
Yep.
And again, they provide this for us.
Yes. And great at their craft.
No,
They do
they're
some great work.
Excellent at it, absolutely.
100%.
And this is something that they've only been doing since the very end of last year, beginning of this year. They got into this. And-
Unbelievable. During the pandemic.
It was just a hobby of, and we had the equipment and we had an idea and we went for it. We said we got nothing to lose. But You know
Absolutely.
what?
And
And
it-
that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. During the pandemic, nonetheless. And to see it blow up the way that it has is just
And
amazing.
Look where we're at now, and we can't do it without the supporters, the fans,
Absolutely.
the companies that do support for us last year. That's
100%. Let's talk about some of these supporters here. We've got Grovers, Billiards. Obviously, we're here right now. Amazing pool hall, family environment. We got Boynton Billiards up as one of our supporters here. Billiards Engineering, Midas, Inkling Tattoos. Been there a few times in my lifetime, so they do some great work. The Billiard Collection as well.
Yeah, we know somebody there.
I know the main man there. VIP status, guys. They do some great work, have some beautiful tables there, some excellent equipment, and of course, one of the most knowledgeable and helpful folks there named Josh Gibson.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So
some
I don't
great
know.
work.
Did you get a chance to meet Michelle, Porter of Palm Beach?
I did not.
I had her on a little bit earlier. She runs a concierge service. Essentially, what they do is they do project management for individuals. You need, you're getting your home remodeled and you want someone to just handle the project for you, deal with subcontractors, find subcontractors. They have a crew, or I should say they have a network of people that work with them. If you need literally anything that you need done, you need someone to reorganize your garage.
I was going to say,
they come out and do it.
I heard the ad earlier when she was talking, and it sounded like she was a master of all trades.
It's from what I gathered from her, that's exactly what it is, and I think it's such a useful tool for people who are busy. You have someone who's working 60, 80 hours a week.
Yeah,
Someone like
absolutely.
you have
Oh my God.
you have a household, you have kids, you have a job.
Absolutely.
You're go.
I need someone to organize my life.
Yeah, they take the stuff off your plate.
Michelle will do that for you guys.
Yeah,
Look
what
at
she
that.
was talking about, what she did, it sounded just incredible. So
Yeah.
please reach out to her, Porter Palm Beach LLC.
Yep.
Talk to Michelle. She's the owner of it. Wonderful person. She's a pool player. She is actually APA 1-2. She's just getting into the game, wanting to learn. She's coming
I
along.
love that.
and
That
I
is
do too. I
just-
love seeing people just starting out.
Absolutely.
And they have a passion for it. And,
100%, yeah.
It's great to watch because we all started somewhere. You got to
Exactly.
remember.
And we need that. That is how we survive, is having these folks coming in and learning the art and appreciating it for what it is. But, it's a great venture to watch. I love people's journeys, and I love to be a part of that in some way or another. And I think that even just being able to have something else to offer and us being this tight-knit community, I mean, it's a real pleasure.
I just had an update. It's actually 2-2, not 3-1.
Oh.
My fault. I just gotta.
Okay, so you'll notice that we just had an update on the score. We had it at 3-2. It is 2-2. So a little
Back
quick
on
pan
track.
out there, and here we go.
There we go. All right. Nice
And
hits.
I got to tell you, the safety play that these guys are showing here is, this is some of the highest level we're going to see in this tournament.
I was
These are-
gonna
these are the
say,
guys
it's
that
primo.
are, for a lesser experienced player, these guys are going to hurt on you real quick.
Oh, yeah, 100%. There's no letting go of this. And, we're playing on bar boxes, nice big bucket tables here, or pockets, I should say. And so, you mess up, and there's an opportunity to definitely capitalize on that. So,
Yeah, we were talking about the pocket size earlier. For those of you just tuning in, table 2 and 3 at Grovers are TV tables. They're actually shimmed a little bit tighter, but they are still pretty big pockets. We recognize that. Grovers is set up predominantly for league play.
Yeah.
And, having a little bit bigger pockets, it keeps the lower skill level players engaged. It doesn't make it too hard for them to play.
Yeah.
It allows them to make some of those shots that, on a diamond or something with a shimmed pocket, they're going to miss it. So they're gonna make some more shots, and it keeps them engaged. So,
Absolutely.
I know some of you purists out there saying, we need to be playing these tournaments on a diamond tabled or a shim gold crown. Yeah, listen, that's all well and good, but amateur players, this gives them a chance. It gives them some hope. Let them get out some racks.
Absolutely, and the pockets are big for everybody.
Yeah,
So
well, that's just
everybody
it.
has
It's
the
equalized.
advantage.
It's not like
Absolutely.
the better players are shooting on it. Everyone's shooting at it, and listen, we've had some great players already go out.
Yep.
They get outplayed, and we're all amateurs here.
Yep, absolutely.
We have some pretty high ranked amateurs, some really good amateurs, but no pro players here. So everybody's capable of missing, and anyone's able to win it.
As Melinda said, this is a pepperoni-free event.
Right. It's this is a cheese-only event. There was no pepperoni.
No pepperoni
Mr.
this evening.
Maglino is one of my sponsored players from the Billiard Collection. He is up in Tallahassee at Zingales. He's last I heard, he was in the Final Four in the one pocket. He's out of the 9-ball banks and the 9-ball, but he did make it to the Final Four in the one pocket. I haven't been able to check social media to see where he's at, but we're obviously wishing Anthony the best of luck. We always like seeing him here at these events. It's great to be able to play a player of his caliber, and you think about it. You pay $30 to come in, and you get to play someone at his level.
You cannot beat it.
It's that's you can look at that as you get a race to 7 $30 lesson, and however you come out of it, you're learning something.
Absolutely, 100%. I tell you, I was playing him on the on Tuesday night for the tournament here at Grovers, and I got a big old goose egg. But I tell you one thing, I learned a lot. I learned a lot from him. I tell you, they call him the machine, and I absolutely wholeheartedly
see it
agree with
now,
that sentiment. 100%. Oh man, I tell you, he is a well-oiled machine.
I'll tell
Anthony
you,
Maglino.
You can watch him play a ton.
Oh, we've got an update for you guys.
All right, we're getting a live update. All right, Anthony's on winner's side, playing Justin Hall. Right now, he's still in the top 4. All
Thank you,
thank
Tom.
you, Tom. Appreciate
Look at that. Coming in with the latest and greatest.
Hey, if you guys don't know, Tom Rusi, owner of Beyond Billiards. Great place.
I need to get
Go
down
check
there.
him out. Thank you, Thomas.
Yes,
Appreciate you,
Tom.
brother.
I will. Let me give a quick shout out to Beyond Billiards, Eduardo and Tom down there at Beyond Billiards. It is an absolutely incredible pool hall. The food is phenomenal, and it's a great place to go. You guys need to check out Beyond Billiards down in Davie. It's such a wonderful place. Anthony holds a chip tournament there on Monday nights. If you've never played in a chip tournament, it's a little bit of a deviation from what you're probably used to playing. It's a great concept. It gives everyone a genuine chance to win, and it's a form of handicapping, but it's a little bit different. Definitely go check them out. I think their tournament starts at 7 or 7:30. You can check out Beyond Billiards or Anthony Maglino's Facebook page. You'll be able to see all the details on his Monday night tournament. And again, you get down there, you check out the food, get the truffle burger.
It's a great
It
shot.
is
by
hands down one of the best hamburgers I've ever had in my life.
Really? I've heard nothing but good things about their food. That's so interesting to me.
I was talking with Eduardo. I went down there. I had a meeting with him, and his mindset. Yeah, he
Those
missed that
buckets,
pocket.
though. I tell you.
On a diamond or a gold crown, that ball doesn't go. Just
would
so you
have
guys
not
know.
even been a thing in reality. Yeah, 100%.
But if you talk to Eduardo, he has an absolutely
Close to
gorgeous
his work
pool
there.
room.
We'll see what he does with that.
And for him, he
Check it out.
wants it to be a restaurant that has pool tables. So the
Yeah.
food that he has there is just incredible, and he's
amazing.
a great guy. The
Get
chef
up close
there
on this shot here.
is just incredible.
Yeah. I have to
This
get
is
down
a
there.
little tester here.
Yeah.
You're going to cut this ball in. Your cue ball is going to get some movement on it, and then he knows it.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. And the way he's putting that chalk down, I think he completely understands that.
What a attempt by Justin.
All right, a little swerve there. All right, we got Randy up 3-2. We are playing winner breaks in this tournament. It's a race to 7 on the winner side, race to 6 on the 1-loss side.
Thank you, Lucas. You know, Jackie is the boss, definitely.
Lucas, thank you so much, buddy. It was great seeing you today. And yes, China and the boss Jackie, they run just an absolute killer show here. I love these guys. Love working with them. Love being part of what they do. They provide such an incredible service for all of us pool players, all of us tournament directors. We couldn't ask for more from these guys. They're constantly coming up with, innovations. We said we got the RoboCam. We're talking about getting replay in the near future here, hopefully. Possibly looking at some telestrator action so he can draw some lines on the screen. And Randy with losing control of the cue ball is and a wide open table. This is going to be costly.
Oh, well, thank you. All right, let's see what Justin can do here.
So BA, what's going on, BA?
He does do a great job.
He does do an amazing job.
We agree with you. We love us some China up in here.
Oh man, not only great at his craft, but great as a human being. Lots of fun. Lots of fun.
I'm gonna ditto what Tom Rusi is saying right now on that comment. Perfect time.
Oh, it's a big love fest.
Tom, you guys are great down there.
That's what it's all about.
I genuinely mean that.
Well, that's what happens when you have passion, right? It just comes naturally.
Listen, I've and here's the thing, what the other thing I love about Beyond, I met with Eduardo, and he is absolutely wanting to get back to the pool community. He's talking about putting on some youth programs and there's some kids at the Y who don't have a pool table, or bringing them in, introducing them to the sport. I'm a firm believer that getting kids involved in a game or a sport, something like this that they can dedicate their time to, getting them off the Xboxes, having them do something, whether it be a martial art or anything, a sport, it's incredibly important to the youth. And
100%.
Eduardo made some comments about how he wanted to get some kids involved and have some programs, and I told them the billiard collection would absolutely get involved with some equipment and get kids playing. If we don't get kids interested in the sport, it's going to be a bunch of old men and women playing this game, and we want to see the youth coming out. My son plays in the junior division. We were talking about him a little bit earlier. He comes to this event. He just turned 18. I think the gap from him at 18, the next youngest, is probably late 20s, early 30s.
Oh,
so,
yeah, absolutely.
We got some disparity there. We need to get the kids playing the game, let the kids know how, introduce them to the game that we love so much and get them playing. And Eduardo made some comments about how he wanted to do that. So I'm definitely on board with them. I'm going to partner with them in the future and, providing an outlet for the youth down in Davie.
Oh, yeah, that's
to
beautiful.
get some equipment and get some table time. Anthony's going to be doing some, lessons, some introductory, how-to.
Oh, I love that. The foundationals is most important. Absolutely. And
So
you know
it'll be
what?
good.
Here's the thing. I'll be honest. When I was a kid, my dad played really well, and I used to be a speed skater, and so he, instead of taking me skating, would make me go to the pool hall with him to watch him play. And I tell you, when I first started, I hated pool.
I could tell because you use the term "make me go to the pool hall." Now, if you would have said he'd bring me to the pool hall, then I could tell you would have been interested in it.
Yeah,
but
no.
he made me go to the pool hall.
Good. I'm glad
And,
I'm conveying that appropriately.
Yeah.
But 100%, I was not a fan. I tell you, it took me a long time to really get into it. But I tell you what, it's really changed my life. And it's just a multifaceted benefit. Not only just being able to be good at a skill, but also just the environment, the camaraderie, the social, just gusto of it all.
Right. And this is a great game that you can get on a team in any one of the leagues: TAP, BCA, APA, ACS, all the different leagues out there.
Yeah.
And you can play individually. You can play by yourself. These tournaments are going on. This is all individual. So you definitely are going to meet a lot of people you're going to be friends with for a long time. You meet some interesting people.
Yep.
You meet some people that you never want to see again. It happens.
I mean, that's less than a
yeah.
handful. It's a beautiful shot by Randy. Nice job, Randy. I tell you, he's moving through this pretty easily, and I'm interested to see what happens with the rest of this rack here.
This entire set's going to come down to who makes one mistake each rack.
Yeah, 100%.
They're playing some great safes.
Yeah.
They're playing a defensive game, and they're playing an attacking game at the same time. And
they're both very
it's
confident.
a joy to watch.
Yeah, they're both very confident. Seeing Randy going to make the 6 in the corner here, and should be good for the 9 on the opposite.
Yeah, he's going to just drag this down this long rail.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Yeah, there it is. All right, which is good because he's trailing 4-2 right now, so it'd be nice to pick one up on him. There it is.
See, that's some of those shots that, I try to stress to anyone that is learning the game that I'm working with is you don't need to get, when you get to the 9 ball, when you get down to your last 2-3 balls, know where your run out is. Don't worry so much about getting close to the 9 ball. Trust in your stroke, trust in your shot. Have a good look at it. Have a clean look at it. Give yourself some angle so you can make it.
Yeah, don't be lazy about it, but also
you try to
be confident.
You try to overplay that. You end up in a bad way, or you potentially rattle that 8 ball. And you know what? He hit that. He pulled it back a little bit. Made it's a 7-foot table. He pulled it back 2 feet. He just made that shot a lot shorter. He could have played a stop shot and still made the shot, but he didn't overplay it. There's no reason to go crazy trying to get this perfect leave straight in on the 9 ball. Trust your shot making ability and win the rack.
Yeah, you don't have to be a hero. You just got to make the ball. You know what I do when I'm playing 9 ball, or really any game really, I always pretend that there's 1 ball left after that last ball. And I'm trying to get to the center of the table in order for me to have a good lead. And for some reason, that really helps me to not be so focused on that last ball. Because a lot of times, in these high-pressure situations, sometimes you miss.
Right. So that's such a good point. I don't know if Van's tuned in. Van Wood, my buddy down at the Billiard Collection, he works with me. He is my most recent protege student. I'm working with him. I took him under my wing. He's a great guy. He's coming along really nicely. Just started playing a little bit of league with us.
Nice.
And I told him the exact same thing. When you're on the 9 ball or when you're on the 8 ball, when you're shooting that final ball, shoot it with purpose. Don't just shoot it to make it. Shoot it with purpose. Exactly. Where do you want the cue ball to go? Know where it's going to go, because the worst thing you can do is make a 9 ball and scratch because you just hit it and let it go. Yep. So play that 9 ball with purpose.
100%.
If you do that consistently, you're going to make more of them, and you're not going to be scratching on it.
Exactly.
And we've all done it. We've all made a 9 ball and scratch on it. I've seen it happen a dozen times at this tournament today.
Yep.
The shot's made. They fire at the 9 ball. It may be a hard cut, whatever the case is, and you know what? They just lose control of that cue ball.
Yeah.
And just because it's the last ball on the table, maintain that composure.
Right.
Play with purpose. Play every shot with purpose. You're going to come out ahead. Guaranteed.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a valid point. And talking about these saves, they're continuing on in this game right here. So we'll see what Justin can do with this. I mean, obviously, you can see that 1 ball. It's just a matter of seeing what he can do to get on that 2, and with the 8 ball there. Nice tap. Very
it's
nice.
just beautiful speed control right there.
Absolutely, yeah. Ball control is just commendable.
I mean, I know I play that shot. I tend to overspin that. I overplay that shot. I feel like I got to punch at it. I got to be.
Yep.
I got to get more on it as opposed to just letting it happen. And then there too, using the 5 ball as a stopper, knowing full well he's going to go into it, stop, leave him great position on the 4 to get come 1 rail, up for the 5, leave himself some angle to get back down table for the 7.
Absolutely.
It is great shooting, Sandy. It's watching these guys play. It's a joy.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
What an unlucky roll.
And you know what? That was one of the shots. I don't know if you guys watched the pacing of that shot.
Yeah.
He got down on it and he hit it really quick. And there was nothing wildly difficult about it.
Right.
It's a big pocket. It's a little surprising that he missed it, to be honest with you.
Well, those foundationals are absolutely important. If you don't get down on that shot and do the work, things like that will happen. You know?
You take any shot for granted.
Yes.
It can come back and bite you.
Yep, absolutely, especially with these tables. 100%. So Randy's going to have to take this on a little ride. Let's see how he does this here.
Okay, we got Melinda, our tournament director out there.
Superstar.
Tournament director out
Look
there,
at her.
clearing the magic rack. So if you're not familiar with the magic rack, it's a small, thin piece. The balls will pass over it and move fairly easy. It can sometimes buckle a little bit and get twisted and raise up, and then it would absolutely, cause a hindrance to the path of the ball. So it looked like it was curled up a little bit there. Randy wanted it removed, and it's clear and out of the way now. But
Yeah, that's not
I
an easy
don't know
shot.
that he got really where he wanted out that 5 ball.
This guy doesn't like me. I like you. He doesn't know me.
I do know you.
Still watching.
I didn't get mad. I just.
Oh, we just watched that amazing shot by Randy there. All right,
I've never won the
China has now left the building. Yes, Jackie is back in the building. All right, and run out by Randy. Nice job. All right, so now we are 5-3. All right, Randy. Now, let me ask. I didn't even ask. Is this a winner's match or?
This is still the winner's side, yes. So
All
they're going to
right.
7.
Okay.
Hence
Okay.
the race to 7 right up here.
Oh, just. Vital piece of the puzzle there, folks. There's a race to 7 sign right in the middle of the 2 folks that are playing here. So, got 2 more for Randy and 4 more for Justin.
I like it.
Ain't doing it. All right, so let's see what Randy's got here. Randy's a mover and a shaker, I've noticed. Wow, great break. Very nice. You can
So-
see the one.
He's mover and a shaker. He plays quick, and when he's on the ball, he's on there. But
Yeah.
then when he shifts gear and gets into that safety mode, the patience he has to shot after shot after shot to keep playing those saves, and they're tactical, and he's moving it well. I find it hard to switch gears like that.
Yeah.
I like to get in a rhythm and shoot, and it's usually my undoing. I get ahead of myself. I kind of lose my pre-shot. I get down too fast. I don't set up. But he is just flawlessly, moving
Wonderful
through this
shot.
rack. He's shifting gears beautifully from his safety game to his, aggressive attacking game. And
Takes a lot of confidence and poise to be able to maneuver back and forth like what you're talking about. And
yeah, I know.
Catch the
You
three.
just did the same thing. You lean a little bit to the left to see if you get a better angle.
Tom's telling us that Randy's been playing like that for 40 years, so
Yeah.
he's very comfortable.
Yeah,
All right.
and it's and it shows. He
Yes.
clearly has the.
Look at this guy. Wow.
Again, and I commented earlier, Randy's a one-pocket player. I'm not leaving him a bank.
Right. Yeah. No, for sure. 100%. You can tell that he is.
But yeah, you can tell Randy's been playing for 40-plus years.
Mm-hmm.
He's clearly a high pool IQ, very comfortable.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's what I'm loving about this time in the tournament. We're seeing the best of the best right now, and it's a pleasure to watch. For an amateur like me, who's really not that great, but loves the game. I'm a bona fide pool nerd, just like our sweet Melinda. I'm getting right on that 8-ball. It's going to be a pretty easy move to that 9, and then I'll be on the hill.
So if I'm not mistaken, Craig Daley is playing Kris Clark right now,
Oh.
and the winner of that is going to play the winner of this for the hot seat. I could be wrong, but I believe that's where the bracket's at right now.
I'm seeing Jackie nodding her head yes, so that's correct. All right. Randy racking it up again. Now, where is Randy from? Is he local or not sure?
You know, Randy is any pool hall I've ever been in anywhere in South Florida. I've seen Randy, so I don't know where his home is, but he's definitely a South Floridian. I don't know where he's from. Anyone on live stream know where Randy actually lives? Please chime in.
Tom
Just a
might
little
know.
curiosity there.
Oh, okay. Hollywood Billiards was a spot back in the day. Thank you, Tom, coming in with the assist there. Yes, he is from Hollywood. All right.
Tom has been just a fountain of knowledge for us today.
I tell you, Tom, where are you, Tom? You should be here in person so we can thank you for all your diligent reporting.
Tom, you need to come up and do some of the commentary with us. You, again, just a fountain of knowledge. You're
100%. Offering a lot more than I can. I appreciate that.
That one got away from him.
Swing and a miss there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. All right. It's going to be a ball in hand for Justin. What sass? What sass do you have? What sass do you
So we
This
got
is a potty
we got a player break.
Stan the man coming by. What's up, buddy? That's potty break. All right, so we got Scott Nodell. Not sure who the dude in the maroon is, but playing well as well. Obviously, he's at this point.
Wow.
Wow.
And he's
I'm
out of the secret. I don't
surprised.
know who he is, but that looks like Scott. He's trudging off. That's a trudge.
Yeah,
For those of you
100%.
unaware, that was Scott trudging. It's a very distinct look.
And that is a very distinct look indeed. And let's see what action we got from that. Marcelo Gutierrez. Charming young man.
Table 5, Ronnie Beach and Sam Kantar. Table 5, Ronnie and Sam.
Hearing Melinda saying that Sam Kantar and Ronnie Beach are about to be up. Should be a great match. Anything at this point is a great match, honestly.
The reality is, anybody that we have coming up that'll be playing on any of the non-live stream tables or live stream tables, it's going to be a good match. We're down to the final 12.
Yes.
It's all going to be people who have grinded their way. Ronnie Beach won our last monthly here, beat Anthony Maglino.
Oh, yes.
What
a champion move. I couldn't believe it.
It was a great match.
Oh.
He was... that was the time he was fresh off his win with his wife at the
at the Scotch doubles
Scotch
tournament
doubles
out of Beefanil. Yes.
So it's nice to see Ronnie and Dawn up here.
I had never heard of them. I had never heard of them
Great.
before the Beefanil tournament, and
Great couple
myself.
of people, great couple.
Yes.
They're fun to be around.
Yes.
I played. The last monthly tournament. He played Aiden first, beat Aiden, then he played me and beat me, and he's like, okay, you don't have an uncle or a dad here that I got to play too as well. Like, no.
Running
But
through the family here.
We had a great time just chatting throughout our
quick
match.
peek at our
Super nice guy.
sweet bartender Roxanne. Amazing bartender.
Right.
And person in general.
We had Justin coming back. There's Sam Kantar in the back town. We got half of
Yes.
Kris playing Kris Daley over there.
Look at that. Oh, I'd love to
Got
know what
Flip in the
that's at
corner
right
watching. Looks like he's on his phone.
now. As he should. Great match.
All right.
All right, here we go. We're back at it with Justin and Randy. right, so this is a pretty easy run out in my mind. And at my caliber, I
Well-
would think I'm pretty straight on this.
Everything's there.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no problem balls. It is pretty much road mapped. You're right. It's just a matter of playing one ball to the next.
Absolutely.
And obviously, these are the things that most players want to stay away from. Is that getting on the rail. But
It was interesting. He was on the wrong side of that 4, but yet he comes back and he's still got a touch on the
handle
5.
it nice. Moved around the table.
Absolutely,
He got
yeah.
a little unfavorable nick on that 9. Had he
Yeah.
not, he would have been able to actually probably play that 5. And
You see what I'm saying?
listen, get a little out of line. You get yourself on the rail. This is the stuff that
This is
happens.
not the time to let that happen either. It's really unfortunate. Yeah. All right.
So if I'm not mistaken, he conceded. He's very confident that Randy will run out those 2 balls. You will,
Okay,
you will
so-
see concession. When you get to players at this level, they're going to concede 2, 3, 4 balls. Usually not 2, 3, or 4. I have seen it happen. That's a scenario where Justin respects Randy's game enough. He sees where he's at. He sees his ability. He went ahead and conceded the match to him.
Yeah. That is, okay, so maybe this is the amateur in me, but I can't help but feel like I got to watch it run out.
So
You never know what can happen.
Okay, there's a couple points on that. And one of the things we asked during the last tournament, we made some comments early on that we asked anyone on the live stream to not concede, to play the rack out
Yeah.
for the benefit of the viewers.
Right.
And, keep it honest. Not that anyone's dishonest with conceding a match because they respect someone's game, but
Sure.
to go ahead and play it out for the viewers that are watching, play the
Yeah.
match out, let them know so there's no ambiguity, so there's no question, so the viewers know that, okay, that was a definitive win, and we move on. Once again, when you have players of that caliber, they know those 2
Sure.
balls.
Sure.
And to your point, in an amateur, you're playing someone your speed. Yes, you make
Yeah.
them shoot that. They could overplay it. They could underplay it. A lot of things could happen. The
Right.
pressure of it alone on that 9 ball could get to them.
Right.
Me personally, I'm playing either of these guys. They're out. There's no point to it. I would concede it as well. But
Yeah.
for you league players, for your lower handicap skill level players, 100%. Don't ever concede a ball. Don't concede the 8 ball. Don't concede
Absolutely.
the 9 ball. You'll see higher skill level players on your team do it. And here's the reality of it. I'm guilty of doing it to players that I know.
Yeah.
That I've played on a regular basis in league, that I'm confident are going to run that, make that last ball. It's not a hard shot.
Right.
I'll give it to them.
Yeah.
It moves the night along a little bit quicker, moves the set along a little bit quicker. But I do tell my lower players,
Right.
and you know what? The reality is I shouldn't do it. I should lead by example because you definitely want to make your opponent shoot those shots, especially at the lower level. There is a I won't say a probability, but an absolute possibility of them missing that shot.
100%. And why not let it play out and see? You never know. And that's how it was with myself and Maglino. I mean, he's amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I just want to watch him make every shot.
Right.
I
Without a
deserve
doubt.
that.
So it was last Tuesday. You were here last Tuesday. I think you played Anthony.
I did.
He was playing Dalton. Dalton's, I think he's cashed in the last 2 tournaments. He's shooting well. He's
Yeah.
a regular on my Tuesday night tournament. It would get to like 4 or 5 balls, and he would just sweep the table.
This
I
is
think-
exactly
yes.
why I bring this up.
Yeah,
because
you
of
saw
that
that,
match.
and
Yes.
we had a conversation about it. It's
Yes.
Dalton recognized.
Oh, my goodness.
He recognizes Maglino's ability and skill level, and yes, it's there. And I
Yeah.
would bet my left hand that he was out all of those racks, but you never know. Something
never
distracts him, loud sound, anything. And
Yep.
yeah, it's not a factor of his game, but there's outside factors in a pool room that could 100%
Yes.
affect the outcome of that.
Yes, great
Yes, Kevin, he
shooting
really did
by
shoot
Randy.
good.
Yeah,
He really, really
absolutely.
did.
Yes.
Thank you, Kevin. It's nice to have you on the stream with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, absolutely. Do most of these folks have the capability? Like 100%. But it's like you said, there's a lot of other factors that come into play besides the skill level. And you never know. And, exactly why I brought that up is because of that match with Dalton and with Maglino. And I've watched Dalton play, and he's strong. He's very strong, Good skill. And, I think when you're playing somebody like Maglino, I think sometimes we tend to forget that skill that we do have. And get a little overwhelmed by
And
the
that's,
skill of a
that-
player
that's
of his
the key
caliber.
Point there.
Yeah.
You don't discredit your skill and only go off of the player you're playing, because you're playing the table.
100%.
Let the
well,
player you're playing play the table as well.
Yes, absolutely.
And Dalton was playing the player, and like I said, I would bet my left hand Anthony would have been out all of those racks. But you just never
You
know.
never know.
And take advantage of the opportunity to watch. How did he maneuver around the table?
Yeah.
Tuesday night's a
100%.
$20 entry. You get to play players of Anthony Maglino's caliber for $20. That is a $20 lesson that you are not going to get anywhere else.
Now that is on the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays of the month is when you get folks there's no cap.
It's open. We have
Yeah.
no cap on
Yeah.
it.
Remember that,
the
folks.
First and third is it's capped at a $650 Fargo.
Still respectable.
And we look at it at if you don't have a Fargo, we look at it at player ability, known ability. We ask anyone who comes in, any new players that come in, do they have a Fargo? Do they have an APA rating?
Yeah.
It is a nice friendly tournament. We try to keep it fair to everybody. So whatever your rating is, we have a Tuesday that you can come and play, whoever you are. We do ask though that we have some lower skill level players on the first and the third.
Right.
We want to give them an opportunity. We do handicap it. They go to a lower number of racks.
Yep.
And we want them to have a good time. So we try to keep it fair. If you come in and you tell me you don't have a Fargo or you don't have a APA rating, and you're just clearing everybody out, you're going to get bumped up. You're going to get raised up handicap wise during the tournament.
Absolutely.
We'll
yeah.
let you finish, and we may not invite you back.
Yeah.
We want to keep it. We want to keep it fair for everybody. We want everyone to have a good time. It's a Tuesday night. The fact that we get to be out on a Tuesday, shooting in the tournament, having fun, having a couple beers, enjoying time with our friends and the game we love. So we try to keep it. Try to keep it calm.
No, I love that. And for me, as somebody who's a mid-rating player, so as a 445, for me it's nice. Like a lot of times when we play in tournaments like this, a lot of our thoughts are, I'm donating. I'm donating to the cause. Am I going to learn something? Absolutely. But with this level of caliber, for somebody like me, it's a difficult field. And so on Tuesdays, I've placed multiple times, and I think that that's the point. You're talking about being able to continue the pool game, the love of pool. That's absolutely vital. Being able to place in a tournament like that, it's a motivator for me, and for a lot of people.
And it's awesome because inevitably at the end of every tournament, and you shot good,
Yeah.
you beat me,
Thank
and you
you.
beat other players.
Yeah.
That were ranked higher than you, and everyone's like, "Oh, she shouldn't be ranked that." I said, "Listen, the fact that she's able to."
Oh, she'll show it soon. Don't worry.
Well, and here's the thing: it's I wouldn't call it a coin toss, but there's absolutely the possibility that you don't come through and you don't
Right.
show.
Yep.
But when you do, and it's a close race,
Yeah.
that is the purpose of the handicapping. It actually shows that it's working.
Right.
That I've leveled it out to where either player can win, and
Sure.
on this night, you won. There's nights you've gone out in two.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Just like some top players, it
Yeah.
just happens, and that's the point of the handicapping.
Right. And there's been times I've been beaten by people who were extremely lower than me.
Right.
And that's the thing. You want to be able to increase motivation, but also provide just even the environment of a tournament, because you think about it. Okay, so leagues are the first place you start, and so there's a lot of leagues going out of Grovers, a lot of teams playing out of Grovers, and that's a great starting point. But the next step is going to be the tournament play. And so realistically speaking, to go from a league play to a tournament play, I mean, that's a big piece of it in the beginning. But then on top of that, you're having to really depend on yourself. Like, there's not a team to back you up. You are depending on yourself out there. And in the beginning phases of that, I think it's absolutely vital to be able to have that handicap, but then also the opportunity to show and highlight your skill, but also play people of a higher caliber that you're not used to playing. And that's what I get out of that Tuesday night tournament, and I really appreciate that. Absolutely.
And that's the goal.
It's extremely
and
helpful.
I'm a huge advocate of the tournament we're running today. It's
Right.
an open tournament. Come
Yes.
in, you're going to play better players,
Right.
but like you said, giving the opportunity for someone who is a lower handicap player to actually come in and compete and
Right.
have a chance.
Right.
And you've proven it. You've cashed several times.
Yes.
We've had players, Kris Clark's in our Final Four. He's
Oh.
the guy in the maroon shoes. and
Amazing
sugar.
player. Out of
now-
Clewiston, Florida, mind
Yep.
you. Middle of
So
nowhere.
he drives over an hour to come play in the tournament.
Yeah.
He wins it sometimes.
Look at him.
He cashes in it sometimes. He goes
Very
goes
focused.
out in a couple sometimes. But he's a big supporter of it, and we have a great core group that are coming out on Tuesdays.
Yes.
It's like a family. We
Yes,
we
it
get some
is.
new players in.
Yes.
We get some players we don't know. We get players that travel out of town. Melinda does a phenomenal job promoting the tournament and Grovers on our social media. So there are new faces, but there's a lot of regular faces. So when you come through and you play, you get the camaraderie. You get to meet people or
Yes.
see people that you know and play with,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and we have a great time. It's a lot of fun.
Meet mentors, learn new things. It's great. And speaking of mentors, Sam Kantar, I tell you, he's an amazing player. I love to watch him play. He's just got so much skill and heart.
Sam is one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
2 reasons. Just a phenomenal player, and overall, such a nice guy.
Oh, gentleman to the fullest, 100%.
Just, he's this guy, if you're playing him or you watch him play, he's all business. He's very quiet.
Yeah.
Off the table, he's waiting for a match. He'll sit up there, he'll have a beer with you, he'll chat with you. He's always complimentary of, even if he beats you, he'll tell you a good game. He'll help you. He's like, do this a little bit different next time. He's an absolute ambassador for this sport.
Yeah.
And just an absolute gentleman.
I
I love
agree.
the guy. He's really great.
He really is, yeah. It was so funny. We were sitting at the bar earlier when he was in between matches, and he was showing me pictures of his wife and his kids, and just a beautiful family. And that's the thing, right? It's not just about pool, but it's also about the camaraderie and the ability to just kind of connect with one another, especially during this time. This is a lot going on in our world, and so to be able to have some sense of normalcy it's really nice.
Right, we went months of not being able to play,
Yeah.
and it was unbearable, really,
Yeah,
for
it
most
really
of
was.
us. It was absolutely horrible. Sam sending the 9-ball on a ride there.
Yeah, just getting close there.
Well,
Dry and so,
I've been informed by
Ronnie.
Melinda that we are actually waiting for some of the other matches to catch up. The match between Craig Daley and Kris Clark that we have going on in the background at the second table back behind Ronnie Beach and Sam Kantar. We're waiting on that match to play our hot seat match. So we really can't advance the tournament too much. So I'm going to take this opportunity to take a quick break. And I will be back. And actually, we'll take a quick break.
Yeah,
We'll
let's
be
take a break.
back as soon as the action picks up again. We'll be back to talk to you guys.
All right,
so
guys.
thanks for tuning in, and please share the links.
Share and donate.
Boynton Billiards, the perfect shot to design your game room that reflects your lifestyle, interest, and good taste. Pool tables, game sets and chairs, bars and bar stools, arcade games, cues, lights, they have it all. Boynton Billiards, serving the community since 1991. Visit one of our 2 showrooms, 1950 South Federal Highway, Boynton Beach, and 2522 Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. For hours and information, visit BoyntonBilliards.com.
Thomas Cyclops China. I love it. We'll call it Cyclops. Cool? Done. Well, guys, Waiting on a couple matches, as you heard. Waiting on Craig Daley and Chris Clark's match there. Couple matches to catch up, and then we'll get you on a future live stream table here. But for now, we'll give you this wide angle shot on our Cyclops camera per Tom Rue, you see? Watching Sam Kantar play here. But enjoy it. Hopefully you guys are liking what we're doing. Please like, share, subscribe, and all those good things. And continue to support, because this is for the players. This is for small businesses, the full community. Again, thank you. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, I don't know if you guys saw that. Chris Clark counted at a ball in the side pocket. Unfortunate thing. I think it went in and it bounced right out, giving Craig Daley a chance here to take that game away. Oh man, unfortunate there for Chris Clark. But fortunate for Fugazi, Craig Daley as we know him. And for most of you, it is Craig Daley. For most of us down here, Fugazi. All right, guys. We're still waiting on a couple of matches, as you can tell. But little update: we believe that Craig Daley and Chris Clark's score is 5-5, and that is a race to 7. That is still on the winner side. The winner of that match will play Randy Epperson for King of the Hill. And that's all I have for you guys. And it looks like Sam Kantar just made the 9 on the break there. Wonder what the score is there. Yeah, one of them has 2. It might be Ronnie Beach who has 2, and let's see if Sam Kantar moves there. Yeah. Like 1, 2, maybe 4-2. Yes, Thomas. Yes, Sam is an amazing person, amazing gentleman. What sportsmanship! I was actually watching the stream outside, and what he did there. Ronnie got bad shape on the 9 ball, and you know that table was in his way, and yeah, and Sam just helped him move that table right out the way. Great sportsmanship there by Sam. And update: it is 4-2 Sam Kantar. Race to 6 on the elimination side. So back to the two back to these two guys' matches there. Good break by Sam there. Pocketed the ball. Has a shot on the 1 ball, but a lot of traffic down there. Can't tell from this angle here if he could actually make that 1 ball. Maybe opting to play it safe here. Oh my! And in the back there, Craig Daley made the 9 ball on the break. Look at that. He is ecstatic. Ecstatic. Let's zoom in on that. He's beside himself. Look at that. He is beside himself. Guys, that was double hill and snapped the 9 on the break. Good job. He is going to be fighting Randy Epperson for King of the Hill. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Even though Sam Kantar is in the middle of a match, congratulating and throwing fist bumps with Craig Daley, and that's what we're talking about. Great sportsmanship by everyone. Everybody is having a good time. You know, even though it's late, we're all here. These guys are duking it out, but with a smile. And Chris Clark is still in. He is. He has not. It just goes to our elimination side, so he is still in. And here comes the one and only Fugazi on pool. All right, guys. After you saw Craig Daley in the background win that match, what an amazing match there. And to snap the 9 on the break, it's going to be Kris Clark and Marcelo Gutierrez.
All right, how is everybody?
Feature live stream here. We'll get you guys that view here in a few minutes. They're warming up right now. It looks like that looks like Marcelo Gutierrez is warming up right now. On the other side. Okay, we just got the update. 5-2. Sam is up, and a race to 6 there. It looks like Sam might be out here. Let's see. Good shape here for the 8. Great shape. And Ronnie concedes there. And Sam Kantar is moving on. Great showing by Mr. Ronnie Beach. Congratulations on your win there, sir, for making it far deep into this tournament. Amazing, great shooting. Congratulations to Sam Kantar. He is moving on, everyone.